Hello, travel agents, and welcome back to more Travel Agent Tips. We are coming to you today from KHM Travel's Crystal Conference for this very special episode. The Crystal Conference is our biggest live event exclusively for our independent travel agents. It is filled with education, networking, and celebrating our successes in travel. So it makes sense today that we are talking about travel agent tips for managing your success as a travel agent. I am thrilled to be joined by some of our close friends and top producing travel agents with KHM, Susie Flores, Marcus Williams, and Andrea Popovits. Thank you so much for taking time out of your conference to join us today.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Susie, the path to success as a travel agent is different for everyone. Sometimes your business picks up right away, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Talk about whether or not you were balancing another job or you just jumped full-fledged into travel.
That's a great question because I was actually working in the education sector prior to becoming a full-time travel agent. And I think it started off for me with passion and wanting to work in the travel industry, specifically the cruise travel industry. And I didn't think it was going to take off the way it did. We did have a few challenges along the way with navigating the pandemic, but overall it kind of happened really quickly for me. I feel like this is my 5th year with KHM Travel Group, and I couldn't be more happier as to where my business is going. But really, honestly, Bill, taking it one step at a time, not trying to do it all, focusing, having what is it that makes you happy will make you sell. So if you are passionate about one sector of travel, focus on that sector of travel. Try not to do it all, and little by little add to your portfolio. So it could happen really quickly or it may take time, but no matter what you do, make sure you do it correctly and don't rush it.
I love that. Thank you so much, Susie. Marcus, is this now your full-time job?
Yes, travel is now full-time.
What did you do before this?
Before travel, I worked in the medical field in surgery.
Wow, and what brought you into travel?
Me and my wife got married in Jamaica in 2014, and just being able to provide that travel experience for friends and family who's never actually traveled before made me want to do it on a bigger scale.
Oh, fantastic. Andrea, did your former or any other job help you in the travel business?
Yes, I worked retail for a while, and that helped me get very comfortable talking to the general public about different things. But I also worked in banking, and in banking, I was processing commercial loans, and you had to be very, very detail oriented to make sure that things were not messed up. These were legal documents. And so I feel like all of that has transferred over because we all know that airlines aren't necessarily flexible. And so we have to make sure that everything is perfect and we don't want any problems for the clients.
Wow.
And so that detail oriented is what I brought
So you're able
over.
to use some of that past experience for this. Excellent. Susie, when do you feel that you made it? And is it the idea that your business became a success and is succeeding? Are you doing that based on your goals, on the number of clients that you have, the marketing that you're doing? What is it that makes you feel that you're successful?
It was a fact that when most of my time was being consumed by servicing my clients, sending out quotes, putting packages together, I realized that it was time for me to dedicate a full-time job to being just a service to everyone that was approaching me, because I can't do this and then also work another full-time job. If you want to put a number on it, we can put a number on it. It's when I probably hit or before I hit pinnacle. And so I would say between 75,000 to 100,000 in commission sales is when you have to think that's a full-time job.
Absolutely.
So you need to be able to be available full-time, in my opinion, for me, for my clients.
No, I get it. I totally get that. And when I think about marketing, the two of you are pretty much at the top end of our travel agent base for marketing. Marcus, what's it like in how do you know the success of your marketing is working?
Just off of social media posts, a reel, anything like that, just for one person contact me about that post or anything I've posted and do that week. If it's just one person, I know it's getting attention from someone.
Exactly.
So that one person can always lead to sharing it to their friends if they book, and it just go forward like that. In reality, I just post what I like to post, stuff that grabs my attention, and if it grabs my attention, I know it'll be able to grab someone else's.
Oh, very good. You can tell we're on a cruise ship. We're all rocking a little bit. Andrea, I think about your business and how much it's grown. Do you feel that you have a niche going on, or are you pretty much staying general?
No, and I've never been general. When I first started, my focus was on theme parks and cruises. When we went into the pandemic and I couldn't get myself on a ship anymore, I really had to pivot and put my focus into some other things, which I directed to all-inclusives. And so those are all my bread and butter. And as I grow my business, I do look into expanding into other areas. But I feel like having a niche and knowing that product and those areas really well are what is very important. And I don't think that you have to be everything to everybody. I don't think you need to take everything on. It's very important to have a niche.
I love that. Marcus, when we think about our continued success moving forward, what comes to mind that's most important to you as you continue to grow?
Education. Just knowing the destinations, learning your properties. When you start learning those properties, it makes it so much, makes it easier to put quotes together. When you start off, you don't know certain properties, and once you learn it, you can put a quote together within 5 minutes because you already know where you're going to send them, especially after you've vetted your client. Once you vet your client and you know your destination, it makes everything else easy.
Well, very good. Susie, what's helped you sustain and become more successful?
Definitely education, like you mentioned, and getting yourself to those destinations, trying the product. I always say, if I'm trying to have you buy my rock that's in my hand, but I don't know what that rock feels like, how much it weighs, what the texture is, how are you going to buy that rock from me? So it's important, if you can, get yourself out there, travel, take advantage of educational opportunities. But more importantly, aside from that, is your relationship with the suppliers. So KHM has such a great relationship with so many suppliers, whether you're land, whether you're cruise, tour operators. I mean, the minute that you make that relationship, it really is impactful in changing. Everything goes off. It's like fireworks with being able to help you make more money. I mean, to get your business going off the ground. And I'm so thankful for KHM to have the relationships that we do have with so many amazing suppliers.
So from a support standpoint, the idea of support for your business, because all three of you are very busy, do you have someone in your business who supports you? Is it another associate agent? Is it an assistant? And how's that working? Marcus?
So in reality, is my ICs. They kind of cover for me, especially when I'm out doing educational fam trips and things like that. They cover the office for pretty much with running payments, reaching out to my clients who's having issues in destination or trying to make modifications. So my ICs are very important to me with being able to grow my business as well.
Wow. And Susie?
I consider myself a leader in my own way. Like you guys know I'm not like quiet, shy kind of person, but I've also enjoyed being able to help other people in this process. And your agency director program with KHM has given me the opportunity to have, like Marcus was saying, ICs that you can kind of assist grow with you. And when you have that feeling of a team, not only with KHM, but your own little team, for me at Countdown Travels, for example, I'm able to assist other women, or I don't have a guy yet, so don't come at me, but other women, you know, that are moms, stay-at-home moms, live this, I've always wanted to work in travel, but I can work from home and still be a mom. And I'm like, I got you. So that for me has been such a huge hurrah moment in being part of KHM.
Well, it's obviously paying off. Andrea,
yes.
I'm excited to hear about your goal for yourself. You know, I know that we have our levels, right? And we have our Pinnacle program. We go bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Diamond is $100,000 of income. What is your goal?
My goal is to get diamond. I am currently platinum. Last year I hit platinum. Very exciting. I didn't realize how close I was to diamond. I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't realize it sooner, so that maybe I could have pushed and hit the diamond last year, but that is my goal this year. And I'd also like to join the agency director program, because there are trips that I turn down because I not only do I not specialize in them now, I know I'm never going to have time for them. So I would like to bring on somebody that can maybe take over those so that we can keep all the business in-house and not just refer them to either another agent or just tell them no altogether and let them go find their own thing. So
very good goals. So we're gonna have 3 diamonds here. By the time this airs, we're gonna have 3 diamonds in the house, and I just love that, and I'm so proud of all of you for what you do. One big question that a lot of travel agents have is how to market their business and how to find new clients. Marcus, what's your most helpful tip?
For me, I use social media. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. It's free advertisement, free marketing. I just put my reels together, post specials or deals just to get some attention, and it works for me. So social media and my referrals.
Do you have a level of consistency? Is there certain days? Is it certain times? Is it just random?
I usually try to post once a day. I'll post on Instagram and have it shared to my Facebook. So it's not like I have to go to multiple social media sites to share it. So I'll just share from one and let it go over to the other.
Very good. Andrea.
take care of your clients. I feel like referrals are huge in this industry, and if you take care of your clients, they're going to take care of you. They're going to refer you out to other people, and that is really how I grew my business. I mean, I am on social media, but really it was all referrals, and I feel like communication is key with your clients, not taking days to respond. I mean, sometimes if I'm really busy, I'll just send them a quick message, say, hey, I got this, but I'll get back to you in a little bit because I'm busy right now. And I think that is key in taking care of them and instrumental, because I've heard that brought up several times. And I think that referrals are one of the biggest things for us.
I love that. And I love that we have a very diverse group here on the idea of social media, the idea of referrals and referral programs that might be in place. But how do you market your business and find clients? Susie.
Well, I mean, well, for me, social media, it didn't really I didn't plan it that way, but I've always liked taking pictures, Bill. And I like taking videos, and for me, it's a creative outlet. I've been cruising for 20 plus years, and I put that together, and I realized that if I share what I love, like Marcus had said earlier, it sells. And without becoming a salesperson, without really sharing a lot of things that are not mine. So if I share videos that are mine, pictures that are mine, my experiences, it turns into sales, because people see, they're like, I want to do that. I want to go there. She's doing that. And building a relationship. So for me, TikTok has been definitely a blessing in my life, and Instagram.
If they wanted to follow you, Susie, it'd be helpful if you might give them your information.
Do you follow me?
I absolutely do.
Oh, okay. That's all that matters.
Yes, I do.
You can find me on TikTok. I am Cruising Susie. It started off as a joke. Do you know that? People used to make fun of me when I was younger because I was always wanting to go on cruises. I'm like, oh, fine. I'm just going to coin it. And so Cruising Susie on TikTok. Instagram, I'm Cruise Yes Please. Yeah, I would love for you guys to follow me. I have a lot of fun and informational videos.
Very good. Marcus.
On Instagram, I'm Impressive Travels. On TikTok, Impressive Travels.
Very good. Thank you. Andrea.
Fantastic Voyages, Andrea Popovitz. I have a YouTube. I have Facebook. I do have an Instagram. I'm not really great on it. And I do plan on getting on TikTok. I have tons of videos in my phone that I have yet to do anything with. So I do plan on getting on
there
TikTok.
There you go.
Yeah.
Even top agents don't do it all the time, but we always can be better. So just one piece of advice that you might give, Andrea, to our agents who are out there watching today.
I think I said before, don't try to take on everything. Don't try to be everything to everybody. Find a niche and take very good care of your clients, because they will take care of you. And travel. You have to travel and try the product for yourself.
I love that. Marcus.
Like Andrew said, travel. My motto is, does your travel agents travel? So it's kind of hard to be a travel agent. You haven't been anywhere yourself. So that's one of the main things is trying to travel. Also, staying in your own lane, not worry about what the next person is doing and making it a competition with other agents.
I love that. Thank you. Susie.
I want to really just piggyback on what Andrea was saying, is that it takes time and to learn to try not to do it all, because when you become a full-time travel agent, you have to realize that you're booking far in advance, right? So once you have enough bookings, you'll have a consistent paycheck. And don't get frustrated, and really give it your all, and realize that while you may be booking a trip for your family, it's very different to book a trip for your neighbor down the street who might have specific needs. And be open to learn, because the more that we invest and learn and educate ourselves, the more successful our business will be.
I love it.
Can I say
Thank you.
something?
Sure.
It takes 3 to 5 years to build a business, and that's what we're doing. And so, like Susie said, don't get frustrated. It's not going to come. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's going to take time, and give it that 3 to 5 years.
So if it doesn't happen for you right away, do not give up.
Well, I cannot thank you enough, Andrea, Marcus, Susie. What a great panel. Thank you so much for being here today. And congratulations on all of your successes in our business. Thank you everyone watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day, everyone.